Here's what's going to happen, Brian. You're going to get out of this car, or we will pull you out of the car and put you in cuffs because we're giving you a lawful order and you're refusing to obey a lawful order, which is absolutely valid, okay? So, step out of the vehicle, or we will get you out of the vehicle and you will go to jail.
They're going to pull me out.
It's not true. I'm telling you, that is not true. In order for you to compel me to lawfully give up my identification, right, is you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or was committed.
Welcome back to the channel, legal warriors. Today, we are taking you to the heated streets of Alabama and a tense school ground standoff in Kingsport, Tennessee. These officers went way too far when they demanded ID without a warrant or valid legal grounds, turning routine encounters into absolute constitutional battles. A massive shout out to the original creators for capturing this footage and fighting for our civil rights. Make sure to subscribe to the original channel via the link in the description below. Follow their incredible work and drop a comment on their video letting them know that ID Refusal 9 sent you, because we absolutely love civil rights. Will these citizens hold the line, or will the badges force them to crack? You are definitely going to learn a lot today, and I know you'll have some strong opinions on this one. Let's dive in.
I'm making nothing hard, man. You're making it hard.
Is there any marijuana?
There's nothing in the car.
Okay.
I don't smell nothing.
It smells like marijuana.
It smells like doo-doo.
You can be honest when we come out and talk, and we talk about it. It's a small amount of marijuana. I work.
Bro, I have nothing in this car.
There's no marijuana.
No.
Sir.
It's kind of weird how, my sergeant and myself smell it. Admit from the vehicle.
I mean,
I smell
he comes up
nothing,
with
dude.
a little excuse that he's got gas.
I do. You want to come here?
He farted, man. Don't you understand what that
means? I
means?
fought again. I about fought again.
Tyrone, just quit with the farting.
See, I fought here again.
I can get you on home if you just step out and talk.
I hear you, but I don't have to, sir. I know my rights.
Now that we smell marijuana, we have the rights.
Y'all can say that all day.
So you are going to get out?
But there's going to be a big problem because I promise you, this is not cool. And if y'all want to break civil
We're trying to
laws,
be cool with you. We're trying to read.
there's no weed on me or not in this car at all.
May have been smoked in the car before. We do smell weed though, okay? So we do have that right.
Have you smoked in this car?
No.
You ain't smoked weed in this car?
No.
No, like, we have a 3-year-old. Like, we don't, yeah.
I see a lot of people have kids and still smoke weed.
Well, I mean,
Of course, but
Come step out and talk to me. Let's do it the easy way. That's what I'm asking you to do right now.
We do have the right to search the vehicle at this time.
I'm being reasonable with you, man. I am being
I really just don't think it's necessary.
Go ahead.
at all.
It doesn't matter.
At all, because y'all want to pull me out of a car when I had supposedly
For a tag light.
tag light. You're asking me, but I can politely decline, sir. I could say, no, sir, you can talk to me here. You just said you're asking. You didn't say you're telling me.
I'm asking you right now.
And we don't have to ask Brian. So, okay?
Watch closely as the officer subtly attempts to bypass the Constitution by asking rather than ordering. Under Fourth Amendment jurisprudence, citizens have the absolute right to decline voluntary encounters with law enforcement. The officer explicitly admits he is only asking, which legally means the driver is free to refuse. This tactical maneuvering relies heavily on psychological compliance rather than statutory authority.
That's what I'm saying. If it was,
I'm not gonna sit on the side of the road and argue with you.
that's exactly, sir. I'm not trying to. You pull me out of this car, I'm telling you right now, man, I'm gonna have losses.
Don't pull him out of the car.
She's recording. I have my
Like, you
seatbelt
can't
on,
pull him
and I'm
out
not
of the
taking it
car.
off. So if you want to touch me, you can.
Smell marijuana.
You have no right to forcibly remove him from the car.
I was gonna talk to you about the scent of marijuana.
But there is none. There isn't any, though.
Ma'am, yes, there is.
There is nothing in this
But-
car.
There's nothing in the car.
Figure that out. We can go. But until we figure out there's nothing in this vehicle,
You're not touching me, bro. You're not doing
don't
this.
do it.
You don't do it.
Is this an
That's fine. So am
Like,
I.
are you being held? Are you being are we, sir? Are we being legally detained?
You are being legally detained.
For what? What are we
Calm
being
down.
detained for?
Let them escalate. Let them escalate. Tag light. Tag light. That's close.
Why are we being detained for a tag light?
Yeah, that's
Because we now smell marijuana.
that's cute. That's
But
cute because you parked
that's
right
irrelevant.
there and you didn't even have a second to see.
We don't have
if
any.
I had lights or
And it doesn't. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't smell like it
bet
because
it's
I wouldn't let
not on that
anybody do
camera.
that in my car.
Is it on the car? I would love to check the tag lights.
All right, step out. Let's look.
Because I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
We don't know.
But don't touch me.
I'm gonna see.
You have no right to touch me.
So you
You have no right. You have no right to
Get out
search
of this car
him.
if you're gonna put your hands on me, bro.
Well, get her to come get me out.
Because y'all have no right to touch me. Period.
It's
Get
a
out.
Terry frisk, man. Just get out.
No, you're not. You're
Get
not
out.
doing that
We're
to
trying to be
me.
reasonable with you right
Brian,
now. Really.
get out or you're going to jail.
When you find nothing on me,
We're
I'm gonna put a
looking
lawsuit
for
on y'all.
weapons.
Okay?
Weapons.
I have no
I'm not
weapons.
searching
Well, we're
your pockets.
checking.
I'm packing.
No,
But
y'all are
why?
searching for
Why are you
weapons.
searching?
Get out.
Y'all smell
Get out or
weed.
go to
Get
jail.
out, dude. Come on.
Get out or go
You
to
can't
jail.
tell him that.
It can be-
You can't just tell him he's gonna go to jail for
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna
You
get out
don't
under
obey a law
duress,
order,
and
that's
I'm
a
gonna go
jail
look at that.
offense.
I'm gonna go look at that tag,
Okay.
and I
All right,
promise
come
you,
on, quit
everything
talking about it.
that
Let's
y'all
do
break lawfully,
Who's
I'm gonna
breaking
sue
us
y'all
up?
for. You and her. I want y'all's
Look, man,
names
you're-
right
you're-
now.
Brian,
Put it on camera.
You cannot
What's your
legally
name, man?
detain
I'm
us.
Sergeant Pitts. You know me.
Sergeant Pitts, what's your name, sir?
Officer Ruard.
Do you not remember
Okay.
me, Brian?
A little bit, man, but I don't get in
Me and
trouble.
you've
You
been
know
cool.
this.
That's what I'm saying. We've been
Do
cool.
I have a record?
No.
Can you put? Did you see my record?
I didn't even
I
look.
do know your
Didn't even
prior.
look at
Clean,
you.
brother. I
Here's
promise
the
you,
thing.
because I got a kid to take care of,
That's
and that's all I worry about. Is my
fine,
family,
Be civil
man.
about
This
this,
has
man.
been
We don't want this to
ridiculous.
escalate. Just come out and talk.
It's
to us.
just he doesn't have to though.
He does have
He
to.
does. That's the thing.
He does have
No,
to.
are y'all let me out with y'all insults me while I can get this shit
Yes,
over
I'm
with?
gonna pat you down too,
Hey,
man.
we're
Her
not.
as
So we're
well.
not looking. I mean,
That's
we're
what
not
we're
trying to.
doing.
Oh, I didn't even get out. You don't even have to get
man.
out. I'm not getting out of this car.
Can I just talk to you one on one, man?
You can talk to me right here,
Okay,
sir.
I wanna
I
talk
didn't
to
even
you.
have to open
Look,
this
man,
door or
look,
crack my
I know
window.
you want to go home to your kid. I want to go home
I
to
have-
my family.
I have amendment rights, sir, just like you.
Right.
You know.
Okay. You're being stopped for a tag light. Okay.
So why does he have to get out for
We
it?
smell marijuana mint from the vehicle.
But you
Okay.
could just be
That's
saying
it.
that.
You could be saying that, sir.
I know, and you can say this and this, but dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a good officer. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I wouldn't have pulled you over if there wasn't no tag light out. I am being straight up with you people. Okay, I really am. I'm not out here like,
But
oh,
does
I'm just
that
gonna go out here to do
does
this
that really
and that.
call for pulling me?
It is.
out of
I do it
this
all the
car,
time,
bro?
dude. I do it all the time. So we can be civil, man. I just want to talk to you about the marijuana.
But you're threatening him to put him in jail, man.
Right,
And
he's not listening to a lawful order.
It's not a
He's
lawful order
It is a
for-
lawful
I mean, but
order.
you
We
gonna
know
put
the
him
law,
in
man.
jail
We go
and
to school
then
for this.
the
Look,
kid's not gonna have nobody at home
And
to
y'all
watch
get very
him.
little training.
No, we
And
a
it's-
lot.
Yes, it is.
A lot
sir.
of training.
The
Okay.
PT has been lowered. Trust me, I know.
PT, are you looking at me? Okay.
I see
So,
you, but
all right.
you know what
Just
I'm talking about, sir.
I know what you, man. I'm trying to be cool with y'all, really.
I know, but-
I don't know you.
We're just trying to explain that he, like,
Okay,
you can
you want me to
ask, but
explain
you
know
don't
what the
have
Constitution
to.
of the United States of America is?
What's
Yes,
about
I know.
happened?
I could plead the
Brian,
fifth. I don't have to
listen
say
to me.
nothing.
Listen
You don't
to
gotta say
me.
nothing.
Here's
I
what
I could have cracked
both
that
of
window,
you.
gave you my stuff,
Here's
and
what's
just put
gonna
on with the
happen,
ticket.
Brian. You're gonna get out of this car, or we will pull you out of the car and put you in cuffs because we're giving you a lawful order and you're refusing to obey a lawful order, which is absolutely valid. Okay. So step out of the vehicle,
You hear
or
this?
we will get you out of the vehicle and you will go to jail.
They're
if
gonna
we have
pull
to
me
do
out of
that.
this vehicle if I don't get out.
Absolutely.
And forcibly
Under duress,
search
I will
him.
get out.
Huh?
Under duress. And when you find
You mean
nothing
duress?
on me,
You didn't even use the
I'm
correct
going
term.
home.
Recognizing the shift from a request to a mandatory command, the driver smartens up and explicitly invokes the phrase under duress. This precise legal terminology is crucial because it preserves the citizen's rights for future litigation by proving the compliance was not voluntary.
Oh, it is under. You're putting a strain on me. Duress.
No, there's no T on the word. It's
Duress. Whatever you
Yeah,
want to call it.
exactly.
You're putting strain
So
on me
anyway,
to get out because you're
come
like,
on,
get out of this
Brian.
car. I'm gonna
Look,
arrest you.
Tyrone's being cool, man. Come on.
So what?
Tyrone's usually the one
Tyrone's
giving
his
us
own
the
man. I
problem
know
about
my
the
rights.
Constitution.
Tyrone's never.
Look,
Tyrone
I'm getting out of this
didn't
car
even-
under duress of
Okay.
arrest because they're saying
That's
that I
fair
have
enough.
no tag light
Fair
and
enough.
that I better get out of this car
Yeah.
because they have all these other reasons and it's on their cameras too.
Yeah. And we're gonna patch you for weapons, okay?
I have no weapons.
That's okay.
You know?
we just
we're looking
we
for,
just
man.
check for us and you.
That's all we're looking.
Okay?
We're not trying to give you no hard time. For
You're
real.
making it difficult, Brian.
Man,
Spin
I'm
around
sorry. I'm
for
not
me
trying to
real
make nothing
You
difficult,
are,
man.
There's
I know
nothing-
I know my rights. I don't have
If
to.
there's nothing in this vehicle, then we could have done.
Bro,
it.
I know my
What's that?
rights, bro. That's my medicine. I take medicine.
All right.
I have a prescription.
Okay. I mean, you haven't taken it that says you can't drive or anything. can you?
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I take that when I go to sleep.
Okay. Fair enough.
What kind of medicine is it?
It doesn't
Fair enough.
matter. Okay.
All right. And now let's get you out, okay?
No tag lights.
No weapons on you, anything that'll pinch me, poke me, stab me,
No
right?
tag lights.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm not, and that's what I'm saying, man. I'm
So,
being for real with
vape,
you.
lighter, okay.
On the phone.
Okay.
Vape
You ain't gotta be like
chopstick.
that with me.
Okay.
I ain't
No,
never had a
I'm
problem
not
with
trying
you.
to look.
Okay?
I
I don't have
Be
pockets.
real.
I know, that
Yeah,
makes it
that's my
easy. I
job.
appreciate
It's
that.
my job.
If we don't exercise
Nothing
our
in-
rights, it's
in
like
the-
muscle.
Right,
Right.
and I would not. I would
I'm
not
trying not
make
to hit
that
you 'cause
I
it's
wouldn't do it.
cold.
I know
You really-
You're
are
good.
you
Let me
mad at the
knock you over.
Constitutional
I am.
rights that
I'm
are
a man
good.
of God and the
Trying to
Constitution,
pinch
and I know my laws.
Okay, just
I know
make
what
sure there's
I'm
no
doing.
weapons.
I'm not
That is
no
what I'm looking
whack
for is
pop out here
weapons.
to-
Okay.
Trying to put
All right,
somebody
you'll
in
just
jail.
kind of stand
Not
and
like
kind of
that.
lean against
So
the
next
car,
time I
okay?
deal with you, I hope this goes way better than it has so
Man,
far.
I was not trying to be rude to you at
Okay.
all, man.
That's what
I
I'm
haven't
like,
got
Brian.
loud
So
to you.
before I go in this
Told me.
vehicle, there's not. Just tell me the truth. If there's any little bit of marijuana, I'll help
Now's
y'all out
the
as much
time.
as I can. Now's the time to go ahead and tell me.
Bro, you've seen everything. You've seen
Okay.
when you walked up. I have
Right.
nothing on me. I
Okay.
have nothing, bro.
And that's the thing, like, it may be old. Somebody may have smoked in it a few
Right.
days ago.
It was faint, but
It's-
there is
it's
marijuana.
faint, but you can smell it.
Yes.
Okay? And
Well, I would hope nobody's smoking in my car.
Yeah,
it,
I mean, you never do
it is
know, so.
faint. It was a faint smell. As soon as I walked up and the wind shifted, I could smell it from the driver's door. Okay? So whoever you let ride or drive, heads up, somebody has smoked weed in this car fairly
And every time you get
recently.
pulled over and it smells like marijuana, they are going to search you in.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, if they say that, they're going to definitely.
We don't just
The easy
say
way.
that.
Oh, of
So-
course.
But, Brian, man, remember that day me and you talked in the front yard? Do you not remember?
No, I don't remember many.
Dang, Brian, you're killing me, Smalls. Well,
Was it a good conversation?
yeah, dude, we were sitting there chatting, man. Like, you
What
know,
was it about? Honestly, I don't remember.
I think there'd been like a fight nearby or something, and I was asking if you heard or seen anything, and you were laughing about how this was wild, we were
God.
just talking about that. I was like, man,
Yeah,
Brian knows me, Tyrone knows me, like, man, we ain't about it. Actually, I actually need to be going to help I need to be helping the ambulance right now, so, but if we smell weed, we have to do our job, okay? That's just how it works.
I understand.
Even if there's
that.
no weed in there, we still
I
gotta do our
understand that.
job,
Like,
right?
I had no idea that.
And now you gotta get a tag light, so
Yeah, I
there's
didn't-
that. Okay?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Fair enough, right?
I replaced my tag and I didn't even.
Yeah.
Is there? Oh, it's up here, ain't it?
How
do you-
up in there? You get a screwdriver. There's a little screw.
You can just go to AutoZone to fix that then?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
tell them what model, year, blah blah blah, that, and I'll give you the bill for it.
Okay.
10-4. But yeah, it's not a difficult deal, guys. Like, we don't mind people recording us, and I don't mind educating people about their rights. A lot of people are misconstrued about their rights, though, because people watch those videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
and-
but I know, ma'am, I understand, but I do know my rights.
And that's good.
It's okay.
You need to know your rights.
It's okay
And,
that
and we know ours as
because
well.
I've been tricked a few times by
Well,
some of the
we're not
younger
here-
officers here.
We're not here to trick you, man.
One
okay?
she went to school with from Jacksonville tried to get my ID illegally because it was Tyrone that caught on Whitney, and I just took him over there, and he was like, "I'm getting everybody's ID here."
Yeah, when
I
they
said,
take
"You
that
have
Had a mess.
you have
Well,
no business
Whitney was
talking
supposed
me
to be
because-
trespassed and they arrested him for it.
Honestly, ma'am,
On his own property.
honestly,
Is that on
Honestly,
McAllister?
yeah, that was on McAllister, and he was
You're
being.
not there anymore, are you?
No, I got checked out.
But he was being rude with
Okay.
me, trying to demand my ID. Then he ran my tag and all that. And he was like,
We were just there to drop him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't-
Unfortunately, a lot of times, well, as we all know, the world.
and I know my constitutional rights. I had no. He didn't have to talk to me. I didn't have to talk to him. I don't have to give ID. I don't. If I'm not.
I mean,
If he
kinda.
has no rights.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah,
We all
okay.
know that the
Here we go.
world is not nice to us right now, so we like to know everybody around.
I understand
okay?
that, but you have no right to ID somebody when they're simply sitting in their car.
But if they're
chilling.
on a scene that we get called to, we do have that
Uh,
right. I mean,
But they don't have to give it. You can
they
ask.
do if it's on a scene.
I mean, if
yeah.
you get called for him trying to trespass his girlfriend, and I drop him off,
But
you have
you're
no right IDing me.
Is Alabama a state
And
where
guess
you
what?
have to
If he,
show
if he
ID?
legally had rights, why didn't he press that and put me in custody?
He probably
Because
just didn't want to argue with you,
because he
Brian.
didn't have the right.
No, he just probably didn't want to argue
They wanted
with
me
you.
to leave so they could try to arrest him, and that's what they wound up doing. And you know that
On his
and
own
you know how to
property.
do it, but that's
Well,
okay.
I don't know when that was. Was that a long time ago?
It's about a year ago.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
beat, but they
That's
didn't.
what
They
they
didn't
were
show the
for.
white Tammer. They showed the other female Tammer.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, of
Yeah,
course, of
I didn't
course.
know.
I don't even know where your camera
But my, I just said, well,
It's right here.
Hopefully we can is it seeing us right
Yeah,
now. Okay.
yeah, of course.
I love the camera.
Yeah,
So objective witness sitting on live.
Oh yeah, it helps us all the time. For
And
sure.
I told DeVoe a long
Right
time
about
ago, I was like,
So-
you know what, man? Like, I need cameras. You know?
Oh yeah, and we.
Who's marijuana?
That's not mine.
not mine.
What the fuck, man?
It was in the passenger glove box. Okay.
Well,
Best thing to do is just be honest with me. It's
Yeah.
marijuana.
because that's a good bit. So see why we do our job? We know.
Anybody want to fess up to it?
Nope. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Everybody goes to jail.
It's not mine, man.
It's in your vehicle.
I mean, it's in your reach.
Your reach. So if you
But
just want to man up,
also, if
yours.
he ain't gonna claim it,
Hey,
then
well, you
everybody
searched
knows.
me. I've been nice. I've been nothing but nice to you, bro.
Dude, I did that in the car.
do what?
I did that in the car.
What?
Like literally, the only reason I was over here to take him to his friend's house and go back home.
To a friend's
So-
house? What friend?
I don't know. I don't know the
So,
dude's name.
so
I
whose
really
weed
don't.
is it? Because
If
I
I
got
did, I'd
things
tell you. I don't know the
I'm not gonna stand out here all day.
Yep,
Come on,
whose is
man.
it?
Here, well, my-
If you thought a hidden stash during a routine traffic stop was wild, wait until you see what happens next. We are moving from the streets of Alabama to a school parking lot in Tennessee, where a father uses 20 years of constitutional study to battle rogue administrators and cops demanding his ID. Drop a 9 in the comments if you are sick of police overstepping their boundaries. Sharing your voice helps our community expose civil rights violations and keeps everyone protected. Let's look at the next breakdown.
You do not need my information for a trespass.
Sure I do.
No, you don't.
Then who am I trespassing?
Me.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
I am.
Tell me your name. Is that the route you want to go?
I'm invoking my First Amendment right, and my Fifth Amendment right,
Okay.
and my Fourth Amendment right. You do not need my name.
Sir, here's the thing. Here, let me talk to you. Here's the thing, like the trespass you. We can't just say this dude in the white van's trespass. We have to have a name to say you're trespass. Like when you tell dispatch, hey, this person can't be back on this property.
Okay, there was a guy that was trespassed from Walmart.
This ain't
They
Walmart. It's not
he
Walmart.
refused. He sued and won.
It's not Walmart.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment.
Walmart's different than a school.
Okay,
I'm invoking my Fifth
your
Amendment.
Fifth Amendment.
What?
Your Fifth Amendment does is it keeps you from incriminating yourself.
No,
Okay,
I have the right to
I know.
remain silent. Anything I
That's
say
what-
or do will
That's
be held against me.
that's what Fifth Amendment is.
I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Okay.
I'm
No.
I'm not under
fine.
detention. I have broke no law. What law have I committed? If I'm under investigation of what? What did I do?
This isn't gonna go well.
Okay. For what? For what? What did I do?
Because they want you trespassing.
This is public property.
No,
This is school. This is public property.
It's quasi-public.
It's public. My tax dollars pay for every brick that's put
They
on the
exactly. They said that he isn't allowed back on school property, and they said, "I need your ID," and that's a no. And
Now they're
then,
illegally running my tag.
you know, uh oh, they're running the tag,
Yes,
mom.
you are. He's illegally running my tag.
Okay. Well, then, if you feel you can sue and win,
I will.
you can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so I can leave.
That's it.
Well, why can I leave? What are you detaining me for?
Because we're fixing to trespass
What are you detaining me
Come
for?
here. You can't walk off. You can't leave.
So I'm being detained right
I've
now.
already told you. You're being detained
For
right
what?
now.
For what?
Under constitutional law, an administrative trespass notice from a public school property does not inherently grant law enforcement the right to seize a person. The officer explicitly states the citizen is not allowed to leave, yet fails to articulate any criminal offense occurring under Tennessee Code Annotated.
Because we're trespassing you, and we're not letting
For
you go.
what?
We're not letting him go until
Do you know this isn't gonna go well?
You're holding me here for
Yes.
what? For an investigation detention for what?
we are trespassing you. I'm not going to say this.
You
again.
don't need
We're
you don't need me
trespassing.
here to trespass
Yes,
me. You do not need me here to
when
trespass
we know who
me.
you are, we'll trespass you. Okay?
People get simple
I'm pretty
trespass
sure they know who my
from
dad is.
Walmart every day, and they
when
don't
they
show
get
their
out here,
IDs.
we just know
They all
who
know.
he is.
They all
This
know
isn't
who
criminal
he is.
trespass.
But that's
What crime have I committed?
That's what they do at Walmart.
What crime have I committed?
Hey, I'll call
What crime
Evelyn
have I
and have her
committed?
come get us.
You committed a crime to be trespassed.
I have to commit a
Abby,
crime for you in
call
order
Evelyn.
to force me to give you my ID.
Oh, I have her
I have to
phone.
commit a crime.
Not true.
Yes, it is true.
Here, I'm gonna.
Not true.
Okay,
It is true.
bye.
You're
Record this.
insane. I've studied constitutional law for 20 years.
Are you calling Evelyn?
Okay.
Oh.
We'll see. If y'all get in the van, y'all go.
What was the issue with
They suspended him for 2 days, OSS, for lying to a teacher, him. And I told him, they were talking about policy this and policy that. And I said, well, y'all have half-naked girls walking around this campus every day, all day, and y'all don't violate them for dress code or anything. Then them two idiots in there, look, he got in trouble for lying.
I was on my phone.
He was on his phone.
This has nothing to do with
I told
what
them
has
they got
happened.
half-naked girls walking around here. They immediately flipped it and said that I'm up here watching these half-naked girls walk around this campus. The people that y'all need. There's no volume on the First Amendment.
We're not yelling at you.
So
they just accused my dad of
They
being a
just accused me
pedophile.
of being a pedophile.
I know about it.
Y'all are nuts.
I went down there.
Exactly. This is the problem.
They're all watching. They all think it's funny.
These two morons
As
that
soon
I
as he-
wouldn't trust to wash my dog.
As soon as he mentioned underage girls, he called
literally
because he's
just
a
charged
dickhead.
me, just called y'all here because I said that y'all have girls violating dress code every day, all day, and then they literally just stood there and said that I'm up here watching half-naked girls walk around the campus.
It's not true. There's reason to be so upset. Just lower your voice.
Why I'm upset, sir, because it isn't true.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not true. You don't have to yell at me.
But here you are.
I'm not yelling.
But here you are.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And
That is what's going on. That is what's going on. You just had two administrators of this school charge a parent with being a pedophile.
Nobody's charged you.
That is why you're here. This is why you're here.
Not being a pedophile. There's nothing.
I'm saying that's the reason. I'm saying that's the reason why he called y'all.
They got upset.
They got upset because they made something up.
What? Because you got mad.
Because there's no
They said
consistency.
something. You said that you were. They
You
said
can't-
something, and then you responded back, and
Yes.
they got upset, and that's why.
Yes.
That we got called in.
Yes.
I went in there. I don't know what's going on.
He must have said the word policy 10 times.
Here and like I said, I'm trying to have a civil conversation.
Understand.
And it can be totally different than us.
But two school administrators even making an accusation like that for me, I don't know.
It was the tall one.
Whoever called y'all down here.
Is Hughes the tall
The one
one?
that's always with me.
Hughes and Witcher.
Yeah.
Who's driving y'all out?
Why?
Because you're suspended.
Okay.
So I'm asking
You
who's
drove here,
driving.
didn't you?
No. That's a good assumption.
I mean, we don't have to assume. We can just look.
Go look. This is private. This is public property, private property. Whose property is
Okay.
this?
If you study law, you understand that it's quasi-public property. And quasi-public property, you can still be charged with crimes, okay?
Okay.
You can be trespassed.
But I'm not.
It's just like what?
I'm not being charged with a crime.
No, you're not being charged. You're being trespassed.
Oh, please go
listen.
look up Tennessee law and say when am I compelled to forcefully give you my ID? When I've been what's the RAS? What's the reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
If I have suspicion that somebody wants you,
You
that
have to
has the
articulate it, sir.
capability,
Articulate it.
and you won't listen. So how can you articulate anything when you won't listen?
You wasn't there. How can you
start
articulate a crime that you wasn't there?
I'm coming out here. I'm coming out here. They say we want him trespassed from the property. We don't want him back.
Okay.
Okay. Our job, identify you, so we can trespass you and let you know what the consequences are if you come back to this property. Okay. I have reasonable.
Sarge, if you would like, I will go watch this camera, and if he drove, we will hook him and take him to jail.
I can look at it.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
They said they're going to look at
I hope
the
you
cameras
do.
and see if Dad
Y'all are so petty.
I hope y'all do.
I
This
literally
is my
drove
tax
here,
dollars
but don't
hard at
waste
work
your
right
time.
here.
I came out here to try to talk to you.
We're hateful to us.
And let you know.
So someone, hold on. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution? To uphold the
I don't
Constitution?
know.
Did you?
Because they looked at
Did
it.
you?
And I'm not violent.
Did you? Have I committed any crime while I've been standing here? What?
You drove here.
You don't fucking know that.
If you didn't,
Oh my God!
She literally drove here.
You're pretending a crime committed. This is why I'm yelling. Because of people like this and people like that. Y'all think y'all own people. You don't own me.
know the crime of disorderly conduct.
Okay,
know?
do it.
Do you
Disorderly
know
conduct. Do it. Yeah, I do know. My First Amendment right has no volume left.
You are yelling here, man.
Preacher, okay, so the preacher that stood in front of Kingsport Courthouse with a megaphone and shouted in it, he didn't get arrested.
From the house.
We can trespass you from this property.
We've already said that.
Then
I'm
trespass
trespassed.
us and let us leave.
I'm trespassed. Congratulations. Congratulations.
When he explains to you, like, if you trespass somebody, you got to be able to, like, if we
That's not
trespass
true.
somebody,
That's
we
not
have to put their
true.
name.
That is not true. That is, I'm telling you, that is not true. In order for you to compel me to lawfully give up my identification, right? is you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or was committed.
The citizen correctly identifies that Tennessee is not a traditional stop and identify state without a crime being committed. Notice the officer's immediate conversational pivot, dropping the demand for physical papers entirely once the legal standard is weaponized against them.
Your ID, we know who you are.
Duh! That's what I've been saying for 15 minutes.
You just ran his plate illegally. That's how you know who he is.
And they said, so you're
How
looking
is
at
that
half naked
illegal?
girls?
For us to run a
Because this isn't public property. This isn't in
I
public.
can run. I'll run this plate and this plate.
We
and
can
that
run all
plate
these
too.
plates.
And there's nothing.
If any of these people
Okay.
need to be
Okay.
trespassed, if we're
Okay.
asked to trespass any of these people, we can run the tag that they're
Any
in.
plate.
Good for
Any
you.
plate.
Good for you. 1 minute you need my ID. Next minute you don't need my ID.
Because we got it.
Good for you. You don't know how happy that makes me.
I don't understand why people.
Okay, so
Get into
can I leave now? Who's in charge? Who's the boss?
All of us.
No,
I'm
there's
the
no
boss.
there's no head honcho
I am
here.
the boss.
So am I still being detained here unlawfully?
For a second, yes.
Well, you're being charged for every second I'm here.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
I don't understand why you just arrest him or not.
Yeah.
We got
You
shit
can't
to
just
do.
detain me here for nothing.
We're not. We're investigating to see if you drove in here.
Investigation for
Oh my
what?
God.
Driving on
Dude,
suspended.
Y'all,
drove.
you can't do that. You can't
drove.
hold someone here and force them to be here.
We have
You can keep
reason
saying
to
that, watch us
believe.
do
You have
You-
what?
I'm telling you
What?
what's going to happen.
What?
Keep
What
going.
is your reason?
There's no reason for me to be here.
What made you think that he drove and
Yeah,
not me?
you have to have reasonable, articulable
Exactly, you
suspicion
don't
of a
have one,
crime
that's why you're not
has
answering.
been committed.
He said we have reason to believe that
You
he
don't
was driving
know.
the car.
In your head,
We're
your
investigating.
3-pound
Like I
brain,
don't
you
have
don't
a
know.
license,
You're
but I didn't
investigated.
just
My
drive it.
ass.
And you're detained while we
Oh,
investigate.
okay. Well, believe me, this
Okay,
this ain't going to end well.
Okay.
Okay.
If you would like me,
Okay.
if you would like me to, I'll have my.
Do whatever you want to do. I don't want. Do whatever you want. You got the uniform. You got the big bad gun and badge, brother. You go do what you got to do.
Y'all are literally grabbing it whenever I'm gonna try and throw my dad in jail.
Y'all are stupid.
I came out to trespassing.
You did.
Then do
You
it.
do it.
Leave.
This is the problem. You
The
have to
problem
listen.
is you're holding a free citizen of this country against their will because you have that and that. Without those two things, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what the fuck did I just tell you? Y'all are fucking
Yeah, now
stupid.
what?
Yeah,
Now
this is
what?
retarded.
I just said I drove.
All the gangbangers, all the fentanyl, all the illegals, all the
Hey,
crime,
there's probably
and
kids
we're
in
here.
the bathroom over there. You should probably get to that. That's what I would do.
All the drugs being sold in this school, but we're here.
Yeah, he said she drove.
Okay.
What did I
just
say?
listen to all of y'all,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all can't do the same.
What do you mean?
I've been trying to talk to you, and y'all just.
The only
don't go.
difference is you swore an oath and we didn't. Do you have a code of conduct? Y'all have codes of conduct,
And
right?
nobody has broken.
I haven't either. Last time I checked, as a free American citizen, I can say what I want as loud as I want.
Not necessarily.
No, who am I defending? Who's out here? Where's the complaining at? You?
Disorderly. Who's complaining on disorderly?
The cop?
If you, just like inside, if you cause a scene and
We
cause.
didn't. They accused my dad of being a pedophile.
To
They
who?
accused my dad.
I'm not-
Are you?
So
I'm
as
not
long as
causing-
y'all-
I'm not
y'all
causing
can
a scene
listen,
to
y'all
anybody.
just staying here.
So you're detaining me because we won't listen to you?
No, I'm
Arrest
listening to
him
you.
and release
You keep saying you want me to tell you. and
I don't
explain
want you to tell me anything or
Then
explain
you're
anything.
God, this is
Thank
ridiculous.
God.
We've been trespassed this whole time.
Y'all have a good day.
Why'd you shut the door then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Stupid.
If you are completely dissatisfied with how these officers handled the situations and overstepped their boundaries, drop a 9 in the comments right now. By doing this, you directly help our community push these videos into the algorithm, exposing civil rights violations and educating thousands of fellow citizens. If you have ever been subject to an unlawful ID demand or police overreach, share your story in the section below. Subscribe to ID Refusal 9 today to ensure you are never caught off guard again. Remember, in this country, freedom is not something you ask permission for. It is something you exercise. Stand firm, stay peaceful, and we will see you in the next breakdown.